Right, the McDonald's McPlant burger. This is a little bit of an update to the video coming forward because I see this message on like my previous video of the review of the McPlant burger, and it's from Tim, and Tim says, "Can't wait for this to come to Cornwall." And that was only 2 hours ago Tim sent that. Thanks, Tim. 2 hours ago Tim sent that. The video you're going to see I filmed the day I got the McPlant, so almost a week ago I think I got that. So it's relevant in the video that I'm going to say to Tim's message. I can't wait for this to come to Cornwall. And for those of you that are vegan or vegetarian, which I am not, I did get a review of this from my daughter, who is a vegetarian, and she has been for a good, about 5 odd years. She tasted, well, I got one of these burgers, she tasted it, she loved it. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, that might be relevant, because coming from a vegetarian person, she really loved it. Let's go to the film I filmed a few days ago. Cheers, Tim, for the message. We do read all messages and comment and reply to most of them. You lot take care. So I just filmed the review of this McDonald's Beyond Meat plant-based burger. It's right there. I've had about half. I am going to finish it off, obviously, but there's a little bit of a more of an in-depth story to this, and I thought I would film it. So this is only available in selected McDonald's. Selected McDonald's, there's 120 of these selected McDonald's around the country. I don't know how McDonald's have picked these selected 120. It might be on the amount of customers maybe they generate. I'm really not sure. They ain't stated that. So they've released this, their first ever vegan burger. I know they've done I know McDonald's have done vegetarian and vegan products before, but not a vegan burger. They've finally released it. Burger King have had that Rebel burger out for a while. I know that's cooked with meat, so they do class it as, the burger itself is vegan. This is the Burger King one, but it is cooked with other meat products, and I think that upset a lot of vegetarians and vegans. However, the McDonald's one, I believe it's an entirely different thing. It's cooked on its own. Same with a KFC. I don't know if you can still get it. I really don't know. I'm not up to date with what fast food chains always change their menu, and I don't know if you can still get it in KFC. But it was nice. They done a vegan chicken burger. Obviously not chicken, but it's a vegan burger. And that had its own little oven. That was cooked in its own little oven, etc. So it didn't touch no meat. So McDonald's have come out with this, and the issue is, I'm finding issues with this. Why the staggered release, McDonald's? Why have you got this in just 120 stores? Because a lot of places, and it's more focused around the big cities, so there's a lot in London and there's a lot in bigger sort of cities. But if you live somewhere down Cornwall or somewhere like that, or you're just like almost in the middle of nowhere, you're not getting one of these. You're not finding a McDonald's close enough to travel. I travelled to get this mainly because my daughter wanted to try it. That's the main reason, but also as like a 2-in-1, I wanted to do a review on it. So I travelled to get this. On a normal day with traffic, it would have taken me an hour and a half to get to this McDonald's. It took me an hour and a half in a normal day. However, I went at like 10 o'clock at night. It took me 40 minutes. Went to this. Here's me outside the McDonald's anyway, if you want to see it. Right, so I'm in Woolwich. It's about an hour's drive from my house, and I have got the plant burger. I have bought 2 of them. I bought my daughter one because she's a vegetarian and she's been looking forward to this McPlant burger. McDonald's is right there. Like I said, I'm in Woolwich, which is about an hour drive from my house. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to travel another hour, because you know us, we go out of our way. We go above and beyond to find the latest products on this channel. So I've got the brand new McPlant burger that is only available in 120 McDonald's. The closest one to me, like I said, is about an hour's drive. So I'm going to go home now. We are going to test this, give it the full review, which you'll see, obviously, in a second. Back over to me at home. I was going to film it there and then, but I didn't know the area. It was dark. I didn't know whether I was parked on a... I couldn't even see the street signs. I don't know where I was parked. So I could have finished me filming, turned my engine on, and I had a clamp on my car. I didn't know anything. It was too dark to film about. I didn't know the area, like I said, and I wanted to get home. So I went to this McDonald's, and it, like I said, on a normal day, considering traffic, it took an hour and a half. And I think I'm lucky, only being an hour and a half away, because I reckon there's some people out there think, I want that. I'm only 6 hours away from the closest McDonald's that sell the plant-based one. All right, I'll wait till January. Why have you done that, McDonald's? Why have you staggered the release? Why? I don't think it's nothing to do with none of that lorry strikes and all this sort of business we're going through, where it's lack of petrol and lack of food and lack of Christmas presents in the shop. I don't think it's like that. I think McDonald's have just they're testing the water. I think McDonald's are using us as testers of the water, because these 120 McDonald's are probably thinking, right, if we get a lot of bad feedback, it ain't going to the other McDonald's. So then people that are 3-4 hours away from a McDonald's that sell this may never see it. However, it's quite nice. Check out my review of it. It's quite nice. I can't see a reason why this wouldn't carry on being released. But I think that's what McDonald's done. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what McDonald's done. If there's another reason that McDonald's have stated, remember, don't believe everything that these big corporations tell you. But if there is another reason McDonald's state about why, let me know. I'm sure I will say, no, I'm not having it. Because we know what all these big corporation companies are like. They make up something. They say, well, it's only in these 120 because this. They say, I don't know what they say, but they make up something. I don't know. I think they're using us as the human guinea pigs testing this. They get a lot of bad feedback. This ain't going to the rest of McDonald's. I'll tell you that now. Right, let's have a bite of this. Because it is quite, that's the problem with McDonald's. You need to believe in your own products as well. It's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. I think it's quite nice. And I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, and I think it's quite nice. For more videos like this where I will find something to moan about, like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next one. I don't know what I'll moan about next. I will find something. Ask Val. He will say, yeah, he's moaning at something.